What's up, hillbillies? Sorry I've been gone so long. Just been real busy. We're trying to get these videos done as fast as we can, but you know, it costs us time, it costs us money to do these videos. I know people probably don't think so, but you know, I have to work, so when I'm not working, I'm not making money. You know, and that's a problem. But today, we're going to do something different. We're going to talk about the L5P. Yes, that's another reason, you know, I'm losing money. So let's get this video rolling and let's talk about the L5P.
Put your hands up in the air.
So what's up, hillbillies? Today we're going to do a review, and I want to tell you the bads and ups and downs of the new Chevrolet L5P, the 20 models. So the thing is, these trucks has a injector problem. It's like another LB7 problem. If anybody knows anything about the Duramaxes or the LB7s, they know they have an injector problems. Well, L5Ps are the same. They are actually worse. So they're not even getting 100,000 miles out of the injectors. And the reason how I know this, I've got one. We're going to talk about how bad Chevrolet has gotten on their Duramaxes. You know, they had problems with Llms with the injector pumps. You know, and they said that they changed that in 17. Well, they probably did, and they said they went to a Denso pump, but they're still having problems. Let me give you some background of my story. I bought this truck in October of 20. I've not had this truck real long. Do the math. 2 injectors went down at 6,000 miles. 2 and 4. Injector 2 and 4. So I come back. I was loaded. Anybody knows I do the hot shot. I come back from Florida. Took the Chevrolet to GM. They put 2 injectors. So I thought everything was fine. Just, you know, just a issue, a hiccup in the road, and we're over it. Well, boy, was I mistaken. So at 10,000 miles, injector 3 and 7 went down. Yes. 15,000 miles, injector 2 and 4 went down again. So I think at 17,000 miles, injector 5 started giving problems. So I took it back. They told me at this dealership, I'm not going to say no names, but they're located in Knoxville, Tennessee, and they start with an R. They told me it was an air filter that was causing to throw injector codes. Yeah, you heard me right, folks. Air filter. Now, you guys scratch your head on that, because to this day I still scratch my head on that. Tell me it was poor maintenance at 30,000 miles because the air filter was stopped up. and it was throwing injector codes because of the air filter. So they told me, put a new air filter, change the fuel filter, fix the problem. I went down the road 100 miles. The lights come back on, engine light, injector 5. So took it back. They did an update, they said. Told me it was fixed. Went back and got the truck. Engine light come back on, injector 5. So they replaced that injector. I drove it. Got another about, I don't know, 15,000 miles out of it. Engine light come back on. Injector 5, injector 7. Took it back to a different dealership. Now keep this in mind, I opened a case with GM to ask them to buy this truck back because it's been in the shop more than 3 times for the same reason within its life, of its first year of its life. Folks, this truck's been in the shop 12 times for injectors. Yes. It's got 40,000 miles on it. So I took it back. I don't know what they done to it. Said they cleared the codes, everything was fine. So went back and got the truck. I took a load to California. I made it to Nashville, Tennessee. Engine light come back on, injector 5 and injector 7. Now I have this all documented. So I took my load on to California. Now keep this in mind, they did not accept the buyback because they said the truck was fixed. Yes. So let me get this through. Let me get you to understand how GM works. They'll open a case for you for a buyback, but if they take the truck and says it's fixed, guess what? They deny it. Yeah, I don't care how many times you take this truck back or any vehicle, they'll continue to deny it if they say the truck's fixed. I don't care if you leave and you drive 3 miles from the dealership, engine light comes on, they still consider the truck was fixed with the same problems. Now I'm telling you, I don't know, you may have had good experience, but I've been talking to other people with these trucks, with L5Ps, and they're having the same issues. I know a guy, I don't know him real good, but I've been talking to him. He's out of Texas, not mention no names. He's got 3 of the trucks. He's had 27 injectors, and an ECM and a PCM replaced in one. The other one's had several injectors, and GM don't want to do nothing for him either. He's at 15,000 miles, I believe. I may be mistaken. But the problem is GM does not care about the consumer, period. They don't. So before you go out and you spend $70,000 on a pile of junk, you better think about the consequences because they are severe. Listen, GM will ride you dry. They don't even spit on it. And I promise you that. They don't. They don't care. So I'm here to tell you, I'm still having problems. Truck's got 43,000 miles. I went back and got the truck. I runned it. Was taking another load to California. I made it to Memphis, almost to Memphis, Nashville, between Memphis this time, same spot. Well, same, but the same area. And engine light come back on. Injector 7, injector 5. Took the load on to California. It ate me up in fuel. Truck rattled, knocked, crazy. Sounds awful. Losing power. Sod, get in the house. So the problem is they want to find excuses after excuses. And the problem is they don't know what's wrong with the trucks. They don't. So I come back, take the truck back to Chevrolet. They said it was fixed. There's old Blakey Pooh. He's here. We're going to do another video here in a little bit for you guys on the S10. We got a surprise for you. We won't get it ready to sell. Who's this? Oh. So, but the problem is, like I was saying, I took the truck back to GM. They said it was the pigtails to the injectors. So they put new pigtails, all 8 of them. Said the truck was fixed. Now it had another case opened on it. They denied that case for buyback because they said the truck was fixed. So I got the truck. I drove it 30 miles. Engine light come back on. Injector number 7. Now they didn't replace injector number 7. So I called the dealership. This is the hotel. This is another dealership. I called the dealership. They said to bring the truck back. So I took the truck back. The next morning at 9 o'clock, I was there. They checked it. They come back to me about an hour later. I was sitting in a waiting area. They come back and said it had a fuel pressure problem. Well, fuel pressure problem means pump or regulator. Now, I had to tell them to take the fuel pump, the fuel filter housing off to check for metal, because I told them it could be a pump problem. So he said, okay, we'll do that. So he comes back an hour later, said he's on the phone with Tech. Tech said the same thing I said. So we go back to the garage, they pull the fuel filter out. Guess what? Full of metal. So the pump's out, 8 injectors, and fuel rail. So they're saying the truck's gonna be down for 4 weeks. So I wanna get the truck fixed, but I'm getting rid of it. So I'm going to Ford. So anybody who works for Ford, you hear this? Hey, we're up for sponsors. So, is that right, Blake?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm going to Ford. I'm done with Chevrolet, period. I'll never buy another Chevrolet. They left a bad taste in my mouth, and I can't get it out. I've brushed my teeth with bleach, still can't get that taste out of my mouth. $70,000 truck, and it's a yard ornament. And it's a garage toy, because that's all it's for. So, all I'm telling you guys in this video, before you go out and you spend money on a pile of shit, you better think twice, because you ain't gonna get no help from GM. GM don't care about you. They don't. All they worry about is the payments, and they give you the runaround until the warranty is completely out. And then when it's out, it's your baby. So keep in mind, that's a $17,000 fix. So when you buy one, you better expect to pay out of pocket. You don't have to listen to me. You can Google it. You can talk to other people that own these trucks. And I guarantee you, 1 out of 5 is having the same problems that I'm having. You keep your country swag. We're gonna get this other video done. And you guys stay tuned. And I know this is a different video, but I want to get this off my chest, give a review on these trucks, because I may save somebody else a heartache and a headache and a pocketbook failure, because that's what this truck is. So you guys keep that swag. We'll see you next time.